Alright, I think it's about time we do this. Let's take a look at what happened here. Here's how the team looks. Dialga got our 2 rare candies. Everybody's holding an item now. Dialga's got the metal coat to help out his steel moves. Groudon has a muscle band I must have not realized I got. It helps all physical moves, so Groudon's in good position to use that. Technically, Rhyperior would be best, but Rhyperior's now rocking the Quick Claw to try and get some turn advantage whenever we can sneak it in. Typhlosion has the Bright Powder that I think Rayquaza or Dialga, somebody had earlier, just to lower enemy accuracy. It's not great, but it gives some moves that even have 100% accuracy a chance to miss. Mewtwo's got an Amulet Coin because I had nothing good to give Mewtwo. And Rayquaza has a Sharp Beak that I forgot I had. I think Umbreon had it. The Quick Claw was on Togepi, so I think Umbreon had that because it had Fly. But it makes a lot more sense on Rayquaza since it's looking for Stab Fly moves anyways. I used an Iron and a couple Carboses, I think, and just kind of scattered those about. Oh, and then moves, yeah. We pretty much talked about how these were going to go down. But Groudon got Avalanche at the end of the last video. That's all it got. It didn't have a whole lot of other ones it could learn, but that Avalanche is actually really important for us. And then Mewtwo, I just gave whatever attacks it could learn, Waterfall being one of them, because its attack is decent, as you can see. Also has Blizzard, because once again, Ice is something we've needed desperately this whole time. And Ember, even though it's only 40 base power, gives us some decent type coverage. Let's see, out of the stuff we can't hit with what we have here, that's Steel. Ice hits Grass, but Fire would also do that. Has a lot of PP too, which is good because Mist Ball and Blizzard, not super great. I did give 2 PP ups to Mist Ball though. Gives us Bug too, Fire. Yeah, those Bug types, they're going to come after our Mewtwo. So, it's time. They're really tough. You can't leave. I'm glad you reminded me though, because the one thing I don't think I did, I sold a bunch of items like Stardusts and Nuggets, but I didn't end up re-spending that money. What do we need here? I have like 50 revives, 50 hyper potions. Let's just go all in on these full restores, get to 50 of those, and then just be stocked. No, I think that's it. So why is Dialga first? Because I know who I'm fighting first. It's Will and his Psychic types, but he's leading with that Pupitar. Pupitar, which I looked up just to make sure I wasn't crazy. It's Rock Ground, so it's going to really hate these water attacks that are coming. I always want this to be like Bug Rock. I mentioned that before, but it's just what it is in my head. Somehow I got that mistaken impression and it's stuck. I mean, this has to like 100% kill. It's 4 times effective. Now this is ground team number 1. We still have ground team number 2, which is Lance to worry about, but all things in due time. We are going to kind of keep Rhyperior and Typhlosion out of this fray for the time being because these are not great matchups for them, and we're going to need both of them later. Let's see what damage this does. It's only going to be like 10% more, but still. Yeah, we can 2-hit kill comfortably here, and Sand Attack doesn't matter because Aerial Ace. We'll switch out to avoid it affecting any of the other attacks we have. And essentially, Aerial Ace is 60 base power, Stab makes it 90, and this item, if it's 10%, I don't think it's 20, makes that a 99 instead of a 90. Not phenomenal, but hey, every little bit counts. Same idea. Drought. I guess that could be a problem, but this is still going to do 4 times damage, so, yeah. Larvitar. That one I knew was Rock Ground. Ooh. Well, the Drought actually saved it. then it becomes Dark Rock when it is, oh god. Oh, I can picture the thing. Oh, Tyranitar, there we go. God. Ugh. Now we might miss, but if we do hit, we're either going to need a crit, or for that first one to have been low on the damage range, or we're going to be right back in the same situation. Yeah. I suppose knowing that didn't kill, we probably should have looked his Flash Cannon instead, but that's okay. Take our kill, we'll move on. Doesn't get to attack because he spent the last turn healing. Let's go big. Now that our team is 2/3 legendaries, it's amazing. We have like 18 million giant Pokemon here. So there's no way this doesn't kill. Oh, it's a crit too. Yeah, okay. I'm positive we didn't need that one. There are times where it's like, oh, I don't know, maybe that crit saved us. That one, no. 4 times damage and it went second, so it did 120 base. Yeah, no, you died. This is risky, but I'm gonna try it. This was the one spot where we for sure were able to use Venusaur to the most advantage because it outsped and was 4 times effective. But we do have Giga Drain, which is also 4 times effective. And it's only a Marsh Stomp. Oh. These are sad days. So he can't use an item because his Pokemon's underground. Well, diving underwater, you know what I mean. So we can effectively just kind of switch into something here. Like Rhyperior! Pretty much Rayquaza or Dialga. Let's go to Rayquaza. I mean, no heal. Wow. I've only seen the one full restore so far. I really thought the second one was coming there. Alright. It turns out we have an answer for Nidoqueen now. Now we're going to pick our spots carefully here with Mist Ball, because we only have 7 of them. Yeah, the same with Blizzard too. We only have 5, and on average, 1.5 are going to miss. Wow, another clutch. Wow, look at this. Who knew? Of course, since its special attack just went down, that's going to do less damage. I assume full restore is coming here. It's going to be tough for us to kill. So let's... I don't think Blizzard kills either. Mist Ball is 70, stab to 105. Blizzard's 110, so it is technically a little bit more damage. Well, except... no, it could work. And if we miss, we get a free attack anyways because of the full restore. I do like how I spent this entire game not using Blizzard because I'm like, I don't like how it misses, and the first time I use it, it misses. Feels bad, man. I think that's better than using many of our water-type moves there, because anybody who has a water-type move isn't necessarily a great matchup for Nidoqueen. Anyways, I don't know why I'm listening to his dialogue. Alright. Koga. I remember a couple of Koga's Pokemon. I don't remember what he led with. I really should be taking more studious notes here. I think we'll leave Mewtwo and Rayquaza where they're at. Down less than 20 health. I think they'll be okay. Sinister technique. He's just there. I love it. Now, we still don't have a terrific answer for psychic types, but we don't not have a terrific answer either. But the only time we miss Umbreon is spots like this, but Umbreon just wasn't cutting it. But it's the dual typing is some of the stuff here that's going to come in handy for us. So Smoochum, Ice Psychic. Gives us all sorts of answers. In fact, I think every single Pokemon on the team has a super effective move. Not Groudon, I guess. Groudon only has Ground, Ice. Yeah, okay, so everybody but Groudon has a super effective attack, but we're going to go for the biggest one.
But if we used Weather Ball in the right conditions, it would have one.
Yeah, okay. Groudon only still has Weather Ball because I couldn't find a better alternative. Alright, Slowbro. I mean... we have answers for that with Typhlosion. I don't think a Giga Drain kills, and then we start opening ourselves up for some dangerous stuff. See what kind of damage this does. Can it 2-hit? God, no. Well, that's annoying. Let's see what kind of damage Dragon Pulse does. The thought in my head was that Slowbro had better special defense. But that might be just because I've seen it use Amnesia 60 million times against me over 6 generations of Pokemon. I don't know. Regen's going to keep us out of killing with 2 more of these. I think we're going to need 3, which means then full restores come into play, and it's a thing. Okay, we don't want to see the 10% stat increase. Good. Is Aqua Ring going to push it out of full restore range? I don't think so. I think it's still coming. Nope. Never mind. Alakazam. I don't think we want to mess around with that. It hits hard. It could have setup moves. So let's just punch it in the face with Shadow Force and then pretend this never happened. Yeah, same as last time. Alakazam has all the answers. Also, I wasn't aware, I don't know if I've ever seen that interaction because I don't ever use Shadow Force. But, gonna need another one. Since that is certainly happening. Is the Reflex finally gone? I can't hide from any psychic attacks. They're just too good. Alakazam is ruining our day. Let's try this. I don't think Typhlosion will die from full health when this Future Sight comes through. I'm not worried about Beldum. Okay, Azelf just hits hard, and again, we don't have a great answer. Problem with Dialga is I might start it, and then it's right into Future Sight, and then we're dead. Yep, doing it. No, you haven't. Don't lie to me. Let's see how much damage Waterfall does. Can it 2-hit kill? No. Of course, we don't resist Future Sight, so it just really hurts. Now let's see if that power trick benefited us or not. Looks about the same. Oh, good. Oof. Well, I didn't just buy 20 more full restores to not use my full restores. The old Azelf. So now it's going to be harder to hit with a Blizzard that would kill from this range. But we're going to try. We believe. This Waterfall was iffy. Would have been very close. Look at all that money, though. Oh no, not repel. Oh. Alright, a little quick healing. And we press on. With Zebruno. Will bow down. We'll see about that, Bruno. We'll see. Always with the weather. It's not a bad decision, but it's not going to save it. Full restore range? Thank goodness. It doesn't have to be in the red. There's this slim margin of yellow where if they want to for that particular Pokemon, they can use the full restore. Alright, now we set up decently on this team. We have a few different options here. Poison Flying, we don't really have Electabuzz for anymore, but this is our time to shine here. This is the fight where Rhyperior is going to be the best, although he also has some matchups in the next one too with Fire. Hey look! It's like everything we ever planned for. There's just this difficulty where we need this to hit 4 times, and it's not likely to. Oh, my ability. Oh, no. So I went and looked up the moves like Rock Blast and Bone Rush, and it turns out I was slightly off. It's just as likely to hit 2 times as it is 3, but it's way more likely to hit 2 and 3 than it is 4 and 5, and it is still true that it's more likely to be 3, 4, or 5 than 2. So we were still getting unlucky. It's only like 35%, something like that, to hit twice, and we had a bunch hit twice. It actually changed in the newer generations. It's more likely to hit 4 and 5 times, not more than 2 or 3, but it just tips the average damage rate up a bit. So it's a better move now. Yeah, 3 again. Oh. I don't remember this. Maybe this did happen. I think we can take 1. Sure. Everything's falling apart. I mean, we have a full restore option here now, but special defense down is not a good look, so we might just have to bench Rhyperior until we can get a full restore in between fights here. That's right, the Oddish. We wanted to switch away from that anyways. There's 2 schools of thought here. I could be trying to use Rayquaza in this spot, because Rayquaza could get a level that would be handy against the Lance. Or I could use Typhlosion in this spot. While Typhlosion is useful, because Typhlosion is not going to be useful against Lance except to basically come in and take a hit and heal something. I don't dare doubt Typhlosion, who's been insanely clutch this whole playthrough, but it's just not a good look for him, with Pokemon in the 70s and him at 52 and weak to every single one of them. In Arena, I have just the thing. Could also do ground type stuff, I suppose. Where Rhyperior would shine. You know, I could go Typhlosion, but with the stupid drought still in effect, we're just not getting the fire damage I want to, so let's get that level we talked about, shall we? Why'd you do this to me? Oh. Thought it was going to be more like 900 to 1,000 experience there, which would have been enough, but nope. And yes, I could go back to Mewtwo here, since these have Levitate and they don't worry about the ground stuff, but let's just get that level. Also, Drought. I don't know if a Coughing can take one of these. A Wheezing would. Oh, okay. But it's important I look as dumb as possible, as quickly as possible, so that's good. Every little bit of these levels counts. You never know when it's going to come in handy coming up here. Why? Okay, I will. Thank you. I'm dying from poison, but I'm going to full restore anyway, so it's fine. Alright, so next video, we have 2 people left. We're going to try and kick Lance's ass this time, and then move on to our final challenge.